So we look at these Bernoulli trial questions. In the first 56 days of school, Samantha was late 14 times. She was late 14 out of 56. That works out to be 1 over 4. So the probability not late is 3 over 4. So what are we asked? In 5 consecutive days, find the probability correct of 4 dp. She'll never be late. So in 5 days, she'll never have the success of being late. So she's not going to be late. So that's, if you want to write in the probability of success to the power of 0, if being late for school is successful, by the probability of not being successful to the power of 5. And that gives 0.2373. Okay, probability of being late once only. So she's got 5 days. She can be successfully late once. 1 over 4 to the power of 1 by 3 over 4 to the power of 4. And that's going to give 0.3955. And if we look at part 3, more than once, well, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 5. So that's 1. That's 1 minus the probability of 1 or the probability of 0. So 1 minus, and they're the two answers we got above, 0.2373 minus 0.3955. That's going to give 0.3672. And that's question 5 done. Question 6. In a family of 6 children, the probability of having 3 girls and 3 boys. Okay, so on 6 children, we go for an even probability here of girls and boys. So the probability of having 3 girls and 3 boys, so it doesn't really matter which one is success here, because it's going to be 1 over 2 to the power of 3 by 1 over 2 to the power of 3, success and failure both being the same. That as a decimal gives 0.3125. 3125. And of 400 such families where they have 6 children, how many would you expect to have? So that's just times 600. And 600 of them, no, 400, sorry, 400 such families, 400 families. So it's going to be 31.25 by 4, which is 125 exactly, 125. Okay, on to number 7, which is this question here. 1/8 of the Irish population is left-handed. We had earlier, we said 10%, so it was rounded off. So 1/8 is left-handed, 1 over 8. And 3 Irish people are chosen at random. So we'll go for 1 over 8 as success. And then we'll go for 7 over 8, those non-left-handed people, as failures. So 3 people are chosen at random. And we have to find out the probability that one of these 3 and one only is a left-hander. So we've 3 to choose from of the random population, one of them to be left-handed. So that's 1 over 8 to the power of 1 times 7 over 8 to the power of 2. So 3, this gives 0.287. So you can see these all work out pretty much the same way. In Ireland, 40% of the cars are Japanese. So we'll go for 0.4 as success and 0.6 as failure. 10 cars pass a point in Ireland randomly. What's the probability that exactly 4 are Japanese? So 10 pass, and we want exactly 4. So how many times does 4 occur out of 10? Are Japanese, and we said Japanese is success. So 0.4 to the power of 4 by 0.6 to the power of 6 and 4 is 10. That's going to give me 0.25. Question 8. Question 9. 60% are female. Of 60% of the population in Dublin is female. 4 Dubliners are picked at random. Find the probability at least 2 are female. Okay, so 60% are female. So the probability of success 0.6 and the probability of failure 0.4. And 4 Dubliners are picked at random and we want at least 2. So at least 2 is 2, 3 or 4 or 1 minus 0 and 1. Easier to do the 1 minus 0 and 1. Okay, so at least 2 are female. So we look at the probability of 0. Just gives us 2 sums instead of 3. So we're picking out of 4. So 4, choose 0. And we don't want any females in this survey. 0.6 to the power of 0 by 0.4 to the power of 4. So it's just going to be 0.4 to the power of 4. And then the probability of 1 female is 4, choose 1 by 0.6 to the power of 1 by 0.4 to the power of 3. So let's see what these give us. First one's giving me 0.02. Can I round it off? 0.02 of 56. I'll keep the 56. And the second one is giving me 0.1536. So we want 1 minus the 2 of them. 0.0256 minus 0.1536. So that's 1792. 1 minus 1792, 0.1792 is equal to 8208. 0.8208. What were we at? Probability at least 2 are female. Okay, 82% chance. And then question 10. Show that in 5 throws on an unbiased 6-sided dice, the probability of throwing 1 6 is the same as the probability of throwing 1 6. So we want the probability of 1 6 and the probability of 0 6s. Show that in 5 throws of an unbiased 6-sided dice. Okay, so the probability of 1 and the probability of 0. So what is the probability of success here? The probability of success is 1 over 6. And the probability of failure, not throwing a 6, is 5 over 6. And we were asked if we throw it 5 throws, the probability of throwing 1 6. So 5 throws, we want 1 success. So 5 choose 1 by success 1 over 6 to the power of 1 by the probability of failure 5 over 6 to the power of 4. So that's 5 times 5 to the power of 4, that's that whole thing, be careful here, over 6 to the power of 5. It looks like 5 to the power of 5 over 6 to the power of 5. And the probability of 0 successes is 5 choose 0, which is also 5, by the probability of success 1 over 6 to the power of 0 by 5 over 6 to the power of 5. And that's also equal to 5 to the power. It's equal to 1 over 6 to the power of 5. So they're both equal. 5 to the power of 5 over 6 to the power of 5. Is that one done? That's question 10 done. So on to number 11 now.